Right, good afternoon, welcome back. Now I came here today to do some body work to the remains of my little steel mudguard here. Just fill in these little blemishes and ripples with some filler and then put some etch primer over the whole thing so it looks really nice. I can put it to one side and forget about it until it's time for paint. Now before I do that though, I just got one more little operation in mind. One more thing which I think it could definitely benefit from. Since I took those big hefty solid brackets off the side that used to hold it, it is now only supported by the 4 bolts under the seat, and that's fine because it's only about 8 or 9 inches long. It's not going to do any harm, and I did thicken it up with that steel plate underneath. But this one more thing that I've got in mind will give it a little bit more thickness on this back edge and at the same time make it slightly stronger, more resilient and less likely to crack in the future. So let's get into that first, and then finally we can get the filler and the primer out and move on. Right, now that is a lot nicer. 3mm thick all the way round, a lot more rigid and stiff, and a really nice looking tail end. Superb. Right, let's get some filler in these little tiny imperfections, some primer on it. Right, there we are. Very happy with that now. All the modifications to it done and ready for the final paint when the time comes. I'll grind off everything on the underneath when the time comes because there's still a little bit of factory paint in there, and I'm going to put bed liner or truck bed liner underneath there for final protection. What's under there now is just to protect it from rusting any further than it already has. The outside, that's just ready for a flat down, a few little tiny blemishes dealt with, and then final paint. So I can put this to one side now and move on. So what we're going to do next, I think I might take a look at the exhaust. In which case, I'm going to need to soak those for a couple of days first, because looking at the state of them, if they come out in one piece, it's going to be a miracle. So I'm going to order some more and pray. Here we go again. I'll see you next time.